Good morning and Jai Hind students. I am Kanchan and in today's English subject I have taken the poem The Voice of the Rain written by Walt Whitman. So I would like to tell about the title, that the voice of the rain. So here the poet has used personification, as he said, and also he has written the title. He has titled the poem The Voice of the Rain. So he has given the human quality to the rain. So it is here personification. I am talking about Walt Whitman. Walt Whitman was an American poet, and in this poem he has written about the rain, and the theme of the poem is how much this rain does for us on this earth, and it is everlasting, and as nature is everlasting and its role is also everlasting. And also here is a similarity between poem and the song. So I am going line by line. And who art thou? Said I to the soft falling rain, soft falling shower, which, strange to tell, gave me an answer. As here translated, I am the poem of earth, said the voice of the rain. Eternal, I rise impalpable out of the land and the bottomless sea. So the poet is saying that I asked a question from the rain, from the soft falling rain, which is here soft falling shower. Who are you? So here in the first line, art is an old word, and this is not used this time. And thou means it is also old English word, and which means you, means who are you. Art means are. So who are you? Then to the surprise of the poet was surprised that soft falling shower answered that I am the poem of the earth. And strangely, it answered that I am the poem of the earth. Said the voice of the rain. Eternal I rise in impalpable. Impalpable means that cannot be touched. So it said that I am poem of the earth and I am eternal. It said that I am eternal. And I am here untouched. I rise, I go up in the sky in the form of evaporation, and then out of the land means from the land. And because we know very well, beta, here you have to understand that this poem is also water cycle of like you have read in your science subject, that water, when it showers, when it rains on the earth, it goes into the river, into the sea, and into the pond, and again it boils and it evaporates and it converts into clouds. Again it comes in the form of the rain. So this water cycle has been here shown. So here it says that I come in the form of bottomless sea, in the form of evaporation, and upward to heaven means sky. I go upward in the sky, and whence means from where. Vaguely means I become cloud, which are clouds which are, or cloud which is not clear. Vaguely means that is not clear. Altogether changed and yet the same. Here the rain is saying that when I go up in the sky and I become cloud, again I become in the raindrops, in the form of raindrops inside the cloud, and I change my shape. I become raindrops inside a cloud, but again I am the same because I don't change my form of water. We know very well that whether it is ice or whether it is evaporation, everywhere it is the same thing. Water is there in the shape of ice, in the shape of condensation, in the shape of cloud. I descend to lave the draughts. Descend means come down. So the poet says that I come down to wash. Lave means to wash all the plants, all the trees, leaves. When it is covered with dust, then I wash it. Then all that in them without me were seeds only, latent and born. Again it says that I give life to those seeds who are left here and there uncared. I give them life. You would have seen during rainy season that many seeds, many plants are there and they are waiting for rain, and after they have rain and they have raindrops, and then they are provided life, whether it is seed or whether it is any plant. And forever by day and night I give back life to my own origin. And it says that I do my work, I wash leaves, plants, trees, and I wash a dust of layer. I make the nature neat and clean. Again it says that I make nature including plants, leaves, flowers, right? And I wash it, I make it purify, I purify it, I make it beautiful by washing it. Because when there is dust of layer, then it looks dirty, and when it is raining, then it washes. The rain washes the layer of dust. For song issuing from its birthplace after fulfillment wandering, unricket duly with love returns. So in the last two lines, the poet is saying that my song and this rain both are traveling the same journey. As rain, it comes down and it does its work without caring anyone who is caring or who is not caring, and it doesn't bother about that. It does its work, it gives life, it nourishes and it purifies nature. It gives life to everyone on this earth because rain is the main source of water. And in the same way, song is of the poet or the singer. When they sing their song, everyone likes, and then everyone praises. After that, the song goes back to the singer and to the poet. So the poet is comparing here the song and the rain, that both are similar. Okay, so this is the poem, and I am coming to discuss with you about the poetic devices here. So this poem has been written in free verse, no rhyming scheme is here, and then it is here personification, as I told you, the voice of the rain. It itself personification when it says I am the poem of the earth, and then I descend to lave. Here the rain has been given quality of human being, and it is personification here. Then second one is here metaphor. So metaphor is here when the rain is saying that I am poem of the earth. It is comparing itself with poem. Okay. So here hyperbole is where when the rain says the bottomless sea. So in the line bottomless sea, here it is hyperbole. Imagery is here when we imagine something, and this is here soft falling shower. So here imagery, and here alliteration also. Alliteration is also here, has been used here like descent, drought, when consonant sound has been repeated in the beginning. Then next is here consonant sound and anaphora. Anaphora is also here in the line, and all that, and forever, and make pure. So when one word is being repeated in the beginning of the lines, then it is anaphora. And this poem has been written in the free verse. So this is all about this poem, The Voice of the Rain. I hope you would have understood well. Thank you and Jai Hind.